YouTube! DC Studios finally announced the first slate. I am not a fan of the man that is on the screen right now. However, I do love DC. So we're gonna take a look, and I'm gonna give my opinion on everything that's gonna be talked about. But like I was saying, I'm gonna start off right now. I am not a fan of James Gunn. I'm not a fan of James Gunn.
Hey everybody, I'm James Gunn. I'm the co-CEO of DC Studios. So as many of you know, DC has been disconnected in film and television for a long time. And it's one of,
It's 10 seconds in and already it's fucking annoying.
Our jobs, mine and Peter's, is to come in and make sure the DCU is connected in film, television, gaming, and animation. That the characters are consistent, played by the same actors, and it works within one story. And if something is outside of that, like Matt Reeves' Batman or Todd Phillips' Joker or Teen Titans Go, that it is clearly labeled as DC Elseworlds, outside of the mainstream DCU continuity. Now, Peter and I
So they're doing... Okay.
I've gotten pretty lucky in terms of the 4 projects that are coming out over the next year. First, we have Shazam! Fury of the Gods. Shazam has always been off kind of in his own part of the DCU, so he connects very well. That moves directly into The Flash, a fantastic movie that I really love that resets the entire DC universe. And then to move into Blue Beetle, a fantastic film about a kid who's a marvelous part of the DCU, and then into Aquaman 2, which leads directly into our next few projects, which I'm going to tell you about now. So,
I'm excited for Blue Beetle. The Flash is going to be shit. Shazam looks like it's going to be bad, and we haven't seen anything for Aquaman Lost Kingdom, which it's Aquaman Lost Kingdom. The CEO, the co dude of DC right now doesn't even say Lost Kingdom. He says Shazam! Fury of the Gods, but then he says Aquaman 2 instead of Aquaman Lost Kingdom. It's kind of fucking... Yeah.
Peter and I, along with a group of very talented writers, have started to map out an 8 to 10 year plan of what DC Studios will be in film, television, and gaming. This first chapter is called Gods and Monsters. Now,
Why? Like, why do we have to have a chapter for the first fucking few movies? Like, I understand that, like, there was, like, the Infinity Arc or whatever the fuck the different, like, Phase 1, Phase 2 of Marvel is, right? Why do we have to try and do that but change it just enough so it's Chapter 1, Gods and Monsters? It's so stupid. Like,
this, what I'm about to tell you, is a part of the first chapter. It's not the entire first chapter. The first project is Creature Commandos. Creature Commandos is an animated series. I've written all the episodes. Something we're going to do that's a little bit different at DC is we're going to have characters move into animation, out of animation, usually having the same actor play their voice as who plays them in live action.
So what you're saying... Immediately, already off the bat, Creature Commandos, a TV animation thing that nobody fucking has asked for. But what he's saying with this, though, is that each one of these characters, from what he just said, that they want to be able to have the people that play them in the movies, be able to play them in the TV shows, be able to play them in the animation, and be able to play them in the video games. AKA, what that's saying, for just as I'm reading into this, everyone that you're seeing on the screen right now will have a live action adaptation.
The next project...
That's the next project. So every one of these characters here, this is his first announcement. Every one of these characters right here will have a live action adaptation. That's what he just said. By saying that the voice actors and the actual actors will be switched, like playing all of them, that means every single person here that you see has a live action adaptation.
All the episodes, something we're going to do that's a little bit different.
And also, I love how he has to fucking stroke his own dick by saying, I wrote all the episodes.
DC is we're going to have characters move into animation, out of animation, as who Waller. This is a story of Amanda Waller, played by Viola Davis. Viola Davis is going to team up with members of Team Peacemaker, and this is a story that's been created by Crystal Henry, who did Watchmen, and Jeremy Carver, who created the Doom Patrol. It is a fantastic story that's out of this world, and I can't wait for people to see it. Okay. Next up is...
Okay, so Waller. I would be okay with this. I would be okay with a Waller TV show. This is the reason why I'm not going to be okay with the Waller TV show. Because immediately he goes, the Waller TV show, it's a spin-off of Peacemaker, and it will have Peacemaker characters in it, and it's going to be wild and crazy and blah, 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 blah. I think James Gunn did a disservice for Amanda Waller, considering that they literally like basically mutinied against her in the Suicide Squad. If this is real life Amanda Waller, which we saw in the first Suicide Squad movie, which I know a lot of people don't fucking like, but still, that's the most accurate version of Amanda Waller. She kills everyone. She kills everyone in the room. Why? Because they're in the room when the thing was happening. If these people mutinied against her, she kills everyone in that fucking room. She doesn't give them a promotion or, like, your punishment is you have to go now work with Peacemaker. No. Amanda Waller kills every motherfucker in that room. So the fact that he's now making it so now he's working with this... No. Already 0 for 2.
Is the big one, the true beginning of the DCU. This is called...
Never mind, 0 for 3.
Superman Legacy.
0 for 3.
This is being written by me. I'm in the middle of it. I'm having a great time doing it. And Superman will be released into theaters July 11th, 2025. Okay, the next thing is...
So this is why I'm saying 0 for 3 immediately. I don't care who you are. No one is asking for a reboot of Superman. No one wants a young Superman. No one wants that. We want like, this is the thing that I don't get. They're saying that they want to do all this stuff for the fans, and they want to give the fans what they want. The fans want Henry Cavill, and the fans want to see the continuation of Henry Cavill's Superman growing as a character. That's what the fans have wanted, not a brand new Superman that's going to be like stupid young. Also, if it's being written by James Gunn, I have zero faith that it's going to be a good movie.
Is a big premiere HBO television series called Lanterns. This is a story of a couple of Green Lanterns, Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan, and we have a few other lanterns peppered in there, but this is really a terrestrial-based TV show, which is almost like True Detective with a couple of Green Lanterns who are space cops watching over Precinct Earth. In it, they discover a terrifying mystery that ties into our larger story of the DCU. Next is a big...
Okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with lanterns. I've wanted we all have wanted lanterns for so long, right? We've all wanted lanterns. We've had the first original one, which was a buddy cop TV show. Then we were supposed to get the one that was like each episode was going to be a separate, different individual lantern TV show. The fact that they announced the TV show, it is going to be Hal, it is going to be John. I'm okay with it. I want to see what it looks like moving forward.
Big movie called The Authority.
Please tell me this man did not just say, and next is the big movie.
Story of the DC.
Hold up.
Next is a big movie called The Authority. The Authority is a passion project of mine. It's based on the marvelous Wildstorm characters we are now bringing into the DCU and will interact with all of our primary DCU characters. The Authority are a group of superheroes who think the world is broken and they want to fix it by any means necessary. I think it's a very different look at superheroes. We're doing a television series called Paradise Lost.
Before we get to Paradise Lost, Jesus fucking Christ. So I know the Authority because of these two, whose names are currently blanking on me. But this is the reason why I know of the Authority, is because of these two. This is gonna be absolute, yeah, okay.
Superheroes.
Whatever.
We're doing a television series called Paradise Lost.
Okay.
Paradise Lost is the story of Paradise Island, usually known as Themyscira, which is the birthplace of Wonder Woman. So
Wait a minute.
Paradise Island, usually known as Themyscira, which...
Does he not know how to say Themyscira?
Island, usually known as Themyscira, which...
Am I wrong here, or is it like Themyscira? Themyscira. Am I wrong with me saying it's Themyscira? Oh, so yeah.
Island, usually known as
That's-
Themyscira, which is the birthplace of Wonder Woman. It's almost like Game of Thrones with Westeros, but with all of the inhabitants of Paradise Island. The introduction of the DCU's Batman.
So first off, I think the Paradise Lost is a kind of a cool concept. I've always thought they should do a concept with that. It's just a nice, easy TV show that just builds in the Wonder Woman lore, and an easy way to build in, if you needed to, you could easily build in Wonder Woman villains and other things that happen through the show to go to the Wonder Woman movie. Now this is where it's gonna get fun. Batman time. I can't wait for this shit.
Is The Brave and the Bold. The Brave and the Bold is the story of Batman and his actual son, Damian Wayne. This is based on Grant Morrison's great comic book run. Damian Wayne is my favorite Robin. He's a little assassin who Batman tries to get in line, and so this is the story of the two of them and the beginning of sort of the Bat family in the DCU.
How can you say the beginning of the Bat family, but yet you're talking about the, like, basically the final fucking Robin? So what that's telling me is that Dick, Jason, Tim, and depending on who else we have, right? Because we could have fucking Barbara, Orphan, Duke, right? They could all still be here. They're all around probably, but like they already exist. So we're getting rid of Batfleck, which people said was too old and too this and too that, to bring in a Batman who already has had at least a minimum of 3 Robins. Also, is it Patterson or is it like?
Next up is a TV series called Booster Gold. Booster Gold is one of comics' really popular cult heroes. Yep. He is a fascinating guy. He's a loser from the future.
He really knows how to fucking sell these.
Who uses future technology to come back to present day and become a superhero so that people will love him. It is basically the superhero story of imposter syndrome on an HBO Max series. One of my
He does a great job of selling these things. This is about a fascinating character. He's a loser.
Favorite comic book series from last year was Tom King's run on Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. And so we're going to turn that into a big science fiction epic film. Now, Superman is a guy who was sent to Earth and raised by loving parents, whereas Supergirl in this story, she is a character who was raised on a chunk of Krypton. She watched everybody around her perish in some terrible way, so she's a much more jaded character. And that brings me to...
So first off, I'm really excited about this next one. The Supergirl one is interesting to me because is it the Supergirl from... And also... is it the Supergirl from The Flash? Because if it is, then okay, that's kind of cool. Continues the continuity between those two. But also, didn't we just go through a whole rigmarole of fans hating on Superman because he was jaded? To us now we're doing a Supergirl who is jaded. How are these things making sense? Like, how is this making sense right now?
And that brings me to Swamp Thing, the last thing we're going to talk about. A very dark horror story in the origins of the monster who is Swamp Thing. And although it's totally outside of the rest of the DCU, it will still feed into the rest of the stories. Anyway, those...
How is it... Okay. Oh, man.
Those are the stories that I can tell you about right now. I've loved the DC characters since I was a child. They're incredibly important to me. I knew that this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to do something very different. One of the things that's very important for me in all of these movies and TV series is that the director's vision and the vision of the writers and all of the creators is unique and something special. Storytelling is always king. That's all that matters to us. And I want to be true to those stories. I want to be true to you guys and really give you something different than you've ever seen before. Anyway, thank you, everybody. I appreciate you watching. I hope this was exciting for you because it's really exciting for me. And I can't wait to start to dive into these stories with you guys on this grand adventure. Thank you so much. You guys on
Look, man, I'm a DC fan. I like DC. I think Snyder did a fantastic job with DC. I'm starting it off like that. So if you're already a Snyder fan, you might as well just fucking turn the rest of the video, turn the rest of this off. I think Snyder did a fantastic job. Snyder had a vision that Warner Brothers cut the legs off of. Everything went to shit after that, and now we're getting this grand, massive reboot, and it sounds lame. It genuinely sounds lame. Blue Beetle, Shazam, Fury of the Gods, Aquaman, The Lost Kingdom, because obviously he doesn't know the name of it because it's just Aquaman 2 to him, and The Flash. The Flash movie, as of what we've seen, looks stupid. I'm just wording it like that. Aquaman 2, we haven't seen really anything of. Blue Beetle is going to be awesome. I'm assuming it's going to be awesome. Blue Beetle is a fan favorite of mine. And Shazam, Fury of the Gods is 50-50 at this point for me. But then we go into Chapter 1, Gods and Monsters. Did anyone notice that throughout this entire thing, it's just a picture of his face? It's just a video cam of his face. They didn't show a DC logo. They didn't show the DC Studios symbol. They didn't show anything DC related other than the pictures of what they're doing. Creature Commando, whatever the fuck that is, who cares? Like, I'm not even going to go through all of them. Most of the projects sound stupid. They sound lame. They don't sound entertaining. The Lanterns TV show. I'm excited about that because Lanterns is one of the things. Everybody loves Lanterns. We haven't had the fucking Lanterns in anything. We were supposed to have the Lanterns in some things. And then they got cut. We were supposed to have a buddy cop TV show. That got canceled. They were then supposed to get a individual, every episode or every 2 episodes was a unique new look at a Lantern series. That then got canceled apparently because now we're doing this. So that I'm all for. The Themyscira Island thing, I'm very excited about. I've always thought they should have done that. It would have been an easy way for them to do. They should have done like Wonder Woman, season of Themyscira, season or 2 of Themyscira, the next Wonder Woman movie. You can easily set up stories within the TV show, boom, right into the movie. Same thing. 2 seasons, boom, right into the movie. Would have been easy, would have set up a lot of stuff, and it would have added to the lore of the movies. That I'm really excited for. Swamp Thing, really excited for. That's it. This was a letdown. As hype and as exciting as much as he wants to make this all, oh, look at this, it's all awesome and awesome. The people that were hyping this up, because of course this is the other thing for everyone out there that doesn't know, the media saw this yesterday. They did a private showing yesterday with media and people from like the news and the article people. They did a private showing for them yesterday and then announced this today for us. But they care about the fans. They care about the fans because as fans we want all of our accounts, we want everything to be connected, right? That's something that fan wise we've asked for. We want a new Superman. That's something that the fans have asked for. Creature Commando, The Authority, the fans have asked for those. Waller, the TV show, we've asked for these things. These are all things that that we as fans have wanted, right? Like I'm a DC fan. I'm probably gonna watch the stuff when it comes out. I didn't want to see Black Adam because I thought it looked dumb. I watched Black Adam, didn't like Black Adam, but I still watched it nonetheless. I don't like Marvel movies. I watch all the fucking Marvel movies, so then I at least have at least my opinion is based. I can base it off of what I saw. What I'm going to say is this: as of right now, this isn't gonna do well. This isn't gonna do well. All of these movies are coming out in 2025. By the way, 2025. So when they come out in 2025, that's 2 years from now. Warner Brothers is already losing money. Do they really think that they're going to be able to right this ship in 2 years off of a Superman that no one wants? Off of a show called Creature Commando? Off of The Authority, which he's really excited about because, it's another ragtag group of people, just like what he did with Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't see it. I don't see it. I'm not seeing it. If it was me, if you were going to do this reboot, if we're gonna do a fucking reboot, announce a new trilogy, not trilogy. Announce the new Trinity. Boom, we're doing new Trinity. Announce it here, however the hell you want to. Right? They might show Wonder Woman in the TV show. We're getting a new Batman. We're getting a new Superman. Okay, fine. Announce the Trinity. Green Lantern, solid, right? But then the Authority, Waller, and Creature Commando make no sense if we're moving forward. It genuinely makes no sense. And then saying the Swamp Thing he's not really in the DCU, but he's around here, be connected. What the fuck does that even mean? He's a part of Justice League Dark. That means he's a part of the DCU. If you're gonna start going that route, announce more of that. They should have just announced a Zatanna TV show and a Swamp Thing movie. Done. Right? I will say this. I was expecting like a Mr. Middlepidlick and a fucking Batmite TV show or movie. I honestly was expecting that. But, so, I mean, hey, at least he fucking, he tricked me. But yeah, no. I'm cautious isn't even the right word at this point. I genuinely just don't see it. A 8 to 10 year plan? 5 years at tops. 5 years at tops, in my opinion. And this is the thing: people can come back in 5 years and tell me I was fucking wrong, and I'll eat it, and I'll say, "Yep, I was wrong." I just don't see this. I don't see it. Unless these are out of the fucking world, I don't see it. But anyways, let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below because I'm tired of talking about this now at this point. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below because as always, depending on where you are, morning, afternoon, even night, still try to stay safe, and we'll talk to y'all later. Bye. So that's the thing, George, is that people think that this is like the first DC slate that we've had when they don't remember that we had a DC slate that was made when Zack was running shit, but everyone seems to forget it. Because then that means that they have to acknowledge that Zack Snyder made a slate. The Warner Brothers then canceled.